Hey, hey. Grand Rising. It says it's scheduled for what time? Upcoming schedule for 10:46. Today is the 17th. Hmm. Oh, there I am. Grand Rising. Hey, Cherish. Hey, Miss Basket, Miss Bees, Baskets, and more. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Um, yeah. So, happy holidays. Oh man, wait, look at this. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. I'll give a few more people an opportunity to come in before I continue on with this project. Um, I got about an hour that I'm gonna do on this one. And then we are moving on to other stuff. I got to get those items dropped that I have out there in the workshop and get that table cleared and get started on the next group of concepts. So, like I said, I have been working these boxes in between all kind of other stuff. So, uh, it has taken me some time, some days, and it will probably take me a couple more days to get them all completed. But it is what it is. Like I say, it's an in between project. So let's see who else is in here. Grand Rising Lynn, how are you? Hey Hope, hope all is well. Hi Triple M Gives, Grand Rising. Lady J, hey, hey, hey. KB23, hey S Marie. What you talking about? Happy holidays, girl. I got these Christmas PJs on. It's the holidays. It's money making holidays around here. Hey, Lady Di, how are you? Grand Rising. Thank you so much for joining. So yeah, I am not dressed for the day. Like I told you guys yesterday, I made that run. I was supposed to go to Hobby Lobby. I only realized that after I got back home, I didn't make it to Hobby Lobby to look for wrapping paper. So I am going to attempt to do some of the heart boxes with some of the paper that I already have. So one of which is this paper. This particular paper was at Walmart. And what's that? Oh, there's some kind of glitch going on. All right. This particular paper was at Walmart. It was included in, I want to say, a package with other paper in it, but that had gotten split up. So I ended up with it thinking that it was a single roll by itself, but it was not because it didn't have a tag. So they ended up charging me whatever price for it. But if I had realized that they were going to sell it to me without the sticker on it, without it being a three-piece set, then I may have picked up more of these. What I did not realize is that it was red and white on the outside, or excuse me, red with like metallic pink circles, dots on it. But on the inside, it is a very nice gold. Let's see. Now y'all know, everybody who knows me, y'all know I absolutely hate glitter. Hate glitter. But it's glitter. And it's not coming off all that much. I mean, there is glitter, but it's not as bad as it usually is. So, hey Terry, Creative Living. So that's the paper that I'm using. I have a couple more. This one is at $1.25 in Uptree. It's like a pink animal print, but I want to say those are little hearts in there. So, Senrio, hey, how you doing? So we're going to attempt to use this. Now, when I say attempt, I mean attempt because this is the $1.25 and up tree paper. So, you know, it is known to be thinner and all of the things. So those are the two that I have in here. Oh, and then I do have this in here that I got from Ross. So it's red, white, and a pink stripe. So I may or may not use that. But I have lots and lots and lots of paper in the workshop. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Cherish is very cute. Hey, the gift girly. How are you? So, I still have some hearts that I'm working on. Here is the bottom of one. Grand Rising, Nicole. How are you? Our place, your place. Happy Friday. So this is one of my foam hearts that I cut out. Hey, Miss Stephanie, how are you? These are my side walls. And once you do all of that, you end up with this. My side walls are only 5 inches. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the one I messed up on. Haha. Yeah, I sliced that wrong when I was trying to make my ends, so I had to like finagle it. But it still looks kind of gappy. But it'll be covered up by paper, so I'm not worried about it. No, my lines are not straight. My scores are not even, and all of the things. But I ended up with a pretty decent foam fillable heart box. So that's what we got. And I got one that you saw on the clip. And then I have another one over here on the table that I started putting wrap on, but I had to pivot and do something different because this tape that I have is not sticking to the paper that I have. So I'm going to try glue. We're going to see what it does. Hey, Never in a Million, how are you? Let me go get my box out of the tray. Never in a million. When I tell you I have watched your video probably 20 times since I saw it yesterday, honey, that has blessed my soul. I can honestly say. And like I said, it wasn't the fail of it all. It was literally your giggling and your laughter in the fact that, you did what you did. So I thought that was hilarious. I appreciate you so much for sharing that. Hi, Natasha. How are you? Nice work. That's a great size. Thank you. So yes, I did use an 18-inch foil heart um, as my template for the size of the heart that I wanted. We were talking yesterday. I think Trinka had showed a large tray, heart-shaped tray that she got from Pop Shelf for like $10. And I was telling her that they did have heart-shaped trays in the $1.25 and up tree that are $5. And the size on that one, I want to say it's like 13 or 14 inches. So if you're looking for a hard, large size heart to shape to trace, that may be an option. But definitely the balloon, anything that has that shape. What I ended up using last year is they sold these kind of like I think it was some kind of cat treat. It was like a cat house, but it was in the shape of a heart. And so I don't even remember what it was called. And I think I have some pictures of it. I may look. But it had a big heart in it. And so I used that to trace last year. Never thought about the balloons. So I'm so glad they told me to use balloons because I don't have that heart thing anymore. And I wasn't going to be able to get a good size heart trying to freehand it. So, Tripping with Tiffany, just seeing your live, and I'm here. You're very creative, so new subby here. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for subbing. I appreciate you being here. Creative. Terry says, is it hard to do? It is not hard, Terry. It is not. The tutorials that are out are easy to follow. As far as getting a general idea of how you want to do it. So I didn't think they were hard to follow. The process itself is not a hard one. It gets kind of tedious. I mean, but I can honestly say if you're going to attempt these fillable hearts, I would invest in an electronic cutter of some sort to cut your foam board and your templates and your wrapping paper and all of that kind of stuff because it makes it go a lot quicker. You'll also probably need you a good ruler to make your score marks, as well as to get your paper cut and all that kind of stuff. So if you got one of those big long yard rulers, then that'll probably help. And I don't. So I've been using a protractor. I got some measuring tape from when I sold clothing online. But that measuring tape is the worst because, of course, it moves and all of the things. So don't even do that. Um, but yeah, so those are going to be some things that you're going to utilize. Are going to be helpful if you're going to do this. Oh, you just gave me an awesome idea to do for Valentine's Day. Yes, yes, yes. That is what we are doing them for. Is Valentine's Day. Miss Tiffany, I don't know if you are aware, honey, but you have entered into the basket makers community. Informally, we don't actually have a name. I just said that. But welcome. So, a lot of these ladies that are in the chat are also gift basket designers, and a lot of them have channels. So, if you are new around here, I would encourage you to go and check out some of these other people's channels as well. Because, honey, if we don't do anything else, we are designing gifts around here. Oh, and shopping, especially me. But we'll talk about that another day. Yes, I'll invest in the electronic cutter. Electronic cutter prices. I saw them. I Googled, excuse me, y'all. I Googled electronic cutter near me or something like that. And they told me Lowe's had it. We went flying. Now, of course, Amazon had it, but I kind of wanted it the same day. So I went flying to Lowe's to get it, only for them to say it's only sold online through them. We went up to Home Depot. I ended up with a Dremel that did not work out. So I ended up taking that back and I got this electronic cutter. So the places in my area that sell them are Target. I saw them listed for like 30 bucks on Target, $24 on Amazon, and up, 35 at Harbor Freight. They were 42 at Lowe's and then like 49 or 50 at Home Depot. So those are the places in my area that had them. So if you are interested in getting one, purchasing one yourself without having an order, then those may be some avenues or some places to check around you. Uh, Rosetta says, I've cut out a heart and I'm getting ready to make the attempt to put it together. That's the fun part. I enjoyed the gluing, and I got hot glue beating up on my table. I've destroyed this table, y'all. That's the fun part for me. Was the assembling of the heart. That was pretty cool. I'm not looking forward to this wrapping paper situation, but we're gonna see how it goes. If all else fails, I'll go out there and get some of those tablecloths, and we'll get these things wrapped up. Cause that I know how to do. I did that last year. Uh, but we're wishing you luck, Rosetta. So I'm gonna make your first attempt. Girl, you finna knock this out the park. Nicole says, yes, I'm doing mostly retail therapy shopping these days, but enjoy being here with you beautiful creative queens. Thank you so much. You are also beautiful. Nicole has a beautiful spirit about her. I love that. So definitely go check out Our Place, Your Place. She does a lot of things other than gift baskets also. She is definitely a clearance shopper. So Stephanie says, thanks, Terry. They are nice. Stephanie showed the heart trays in her video. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. I haven't saw that yet. I'll definitely have to go out and see it. And I'll definitely send Trinka, and I think Vanita was interested in the trays also. So I will send them over to Right On Gift Creations channel to watch Miss Stephanie's video. Thank you for that. Yeah, you got it, Miss Rosetta. Let's see, Lynn says, and then you have the ones that have channels but no content. That would be me. Miss Lynn's gonna have her some content up here soon so we can all watch. We're gonna wait on Cherish to jump back in here as well. Hey, Holly. Rosetta says, hopefully when I'm done, I'll post it to cut constructive criticism from everyone. Rosetta, that thing's gonna be fine, baby. It's gonna be fine. Constructive criticism is what it is, but I have confidence in you that you'll be able to get this accomplished. because a lot of us are just trying it. I mean, we're creative people. You guys are way more creative than me. I'm a copycat. But so I have all confidence that you'll be able to get this worked out. So yeah, I'm trying to get some stuff out of the way because now that I think about it, I don't know where in the world I'm gonna set y'all so y'all can see this. Because I can put you over there, but then you'll see all of this crap on my table, and nobody wants that. Let's see. Don't forget to like the live. Yes, we have 28 on, 34 on, and 14 likes. So if you guys could, I'm a newbie to basket making. Oh yeah, we know you're gonna get it in. That beginner's luck, maybe we'd be rocking it out. So yeah. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put you. So that was the delay. Yeah. I don't have my tripod in here. Yeah, I'll do a better job in the future of making sure I have all my stuff together before I come on here, guys. So yeah, thank you. We love your love. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Yes, once I get a board exam passed, I will be been studying for it. Ooh, I take it Wednesday, so prayers. Yes, we are sending prayers to you, Miss Lynn, that you pass your board exams with flying colors. We know that you have absorbed the knowledge you need to pass those exams, so it's just time to execute it. But we are definitely touching and agreeing that you will know the answers and be able to let those people know that you have gained the knowledge you needed to pass the board exams. Okay, there it goes. I was going to say, what is going on with my comments? Miss Nita says, good morning, Grand Rising. Hope all is well. Yes, ma'am. Are you about to start rapping? Yes. If I can stop talking, Cherish. Yep. Yes. It's our season. Okay, let me figure out where I'm going to put y'all. Uh, so y'all can see what I'm doing. And yes, I am literally in the background pushing a whole lot of crap out of the way so that I can get you guys a better angle of what I'm doing. So y'all don't laugh at me and my junk and my mess. Y'all know I'm working between multiple locations, so ain't no telling what all y'all gonna see over here. Oh, let's see. What if we put you down? Okay, what is the problem? I think this light is the problem. Let's look and see. Because it looks dark. Oh, well, it's not as dark on this phone. I'm dark, but you guys can kind of see. Okay, cool beans. We love you too, Miss Lynn. You got it, honey. You got it. All right. So this is the one that I have decided to work with today. And like I say, I got this far, and I thought I would bring you guys in to watch the fail or the magic happen or whatever. But I figured if nothing else, my basket community would appreciate some entertainment for the next maybe hour until Trinka comes on. So I jumped on. We're here for it. Yeah. Never in a Million's video had me laughing. But yes, mistakes will be made. They are made on a daily, if not hourly basis over here when I'm designing. So I thought that was hilarious. All right, so what I ended up doing with this wrapping paper is I went ahead and I cut out my templates. And when I say templates, I just mean I cut the shape of the side pieces. Oh no. Tape stuck on something. I cut the shapes of the back and the shapes of the... Hold on, y'all. Oh man. We got an alarm going off. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Let me send out a text and get somebody over to the house. Y'all give me just a second. I got an alarm going off at a property. Let me get my people over there to check that out. Oh, that's City Trends. I ain't worrying about them. Alright, it's 10:06, 11:06. Okay. It's, what day is it? Friday. Who's in the area? Who's, okay. Alright. Okay. My bad, y'all. I'm coming back. Let me get back to the comments. Uh, Thank you guys for joining me and for your patience. I appreciate it. Life be lifing. Let's see. All right. You need this. Okay. A larger box. All right. All right. So, I cut out my templates. And yes, this is not a complete heart because I realized at some point I decided to change my template. It didn't heart enough in the center for me. So I went in and cut it some more, which was a bad idea because now my template is not the same as, I can't use that same template exactly to do all of the boxes. So anyway, I cut out a heart for the bottom, and you guys see the dots because that's what's on the other side, but it literally just looks like gold paper, if you can kind of see that. So I cut this out, as well as I cut out my side panels. My sides are only 5 inches tall, so I cut my side panels out to be about 12 inches, I think. That way I'll get 5 inches on the outside, 5 inches on the inside, and a little bit of lift on both the in and out to get it secured. So I'm glad I did that because I ended up cutting stuff off incorrectly. So, all right, so that's what I got. Let's see. Maybe if I look at this phone and stop trying to lean over there. What if I go to the Dollar Tree, get the foam board, press the heart into it, and then buy the foam board? Girl, you surely can. And I can honestly tell you, the Dollar Trees I go to, they would not care. As long as you buying it. I'd be in there taking videos and setting up baskets and pulling product together and everything in the people's stores. Hey, Donna, how are you? Grand Rising, Miss Pamela. I hope you have some shortcuts I can use on wrapping the boxes. All occasion gifts, I don't know about shortcuts, honey. I do not, because this is my first attempt at wrapping it with the wrapping paper. Like I said, last year I did tablecloths. So this year I'm doing the wrapping paper. So we're going to see. But what I have done, I started, and I went back to Rachel's video on how she wrapped her stuff. If you look at her video, it says how to make a fillable box. Well, once you watch that video, the next video on the playlist is going to be how to wrap it. And then I want to say the next video on that playlist is how she fills it. So watch the whole playlist. I went in there specifically looking for how to wrap it video, and I didn't see it. But it wasn't until I watched the whole fillable, how to build it video before I saw that there was how to wrap it. So you may or may not have an issue with that. Hey, Sally Barlow. How are you? So she suggested we start in the middle. I started in the middle and I taped this. But like I said, this is a foil glittery some kind of paper, and my tape did not stay at all anywhere. So I went in and ran a bead of hot glue on there, and that's the only thing that's holding all of this on at this point. So after I got my bead of hot glue and I made sure I went right into the crease, I just literally wrapped it in half. And I'm going to show you on this one. Well, I'll show you when I get to that point. But I just wrapped it in half, and then I got me a little bit of an edge down here. So I went ahead and stuffed the rest of my paper inside, and that's why it looks all jaggedy in there, because I just kind of stuffed it. This is not working out. Y'all can see crap. Hold on, let me see if I have a light. Hold on, y'all, let me get a light. I'm coming. Hold on, hold on. Let's get you a light here. Maybe I can plug you up here. If you guys haven't, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. While we take a brief intermission and I get my stuff together, like I should have did before I got my behind on this video. But nevertheless, we are here now. Oh, y'all got some light now, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is that better, guys? Can y'all see? Kind of, sort of, not really. It looks brighter over here. Grand Rising. Jonna, how are you? I'm over here trying to wrap this box. All right. Okay. So, glue gun's on. Okay. So, oh, now that looks a lot better. See how jaggedy it is in there? But that's fine. I need it to be smooth on the outside. And the only reason I really put as much paper on the inside is so that if there happens to be a gap between my products that I put in and the walls, you won't necessarily see white, and I don't have to worry about trying to go in there and fill it with anything. So that's why I made my wall template like over twice the size of the actual walls, so that I can have some lip on the back to secure it. So I got that much back here, and then I got plenty on the inside to get it together also. So my thought on this, what I've seen them do, is now that I have it secured here, I literally wrapped this paper. I just put it on here and started wrapping it around. Then I folded and stuffed all of that other paper in the inside. And I'll smooth that out after the fact, but I want to get my sides done. Now, and I went ahead and wrapped it all the way around so that when I put it down, it's not just like crinkling up my paper. This paper's thick and it does not bend easily. So I'm kind of having to crease it to get it to bend around my curves the way I need it to. This would be the point where I would like tape it. This is where I was taping it. Let me show y'all. Oh crap. Hold on. I'm dropping y'all. This is where I was taping it, and as you can see, my tape started coming loose. So I am folding around my curve, and then I'm going to put a couple of little areas of hot glue in there. And this is what I am hoping is going to hold this, because like I said, the tape did not. So let me get that back and set you guys back up so you don't fall. Somebody's talking. Rosetta says it doesn't look like Dollar Tree foam board is large enough for the heart you're doing. Yes, ma'am, it is. That is what I have. It's the Dollar Tree foam board. Ready board. This is 20 by 30 white foam board. And I got it from the $1.25 and up tree. And I just got the white ones. The black ones I already had from some other projects. So, depending on the size, I got 20 by 30s. And I was able to do multiples with the one with it. I used one pretty much for just my hearts. And then my second board, I was able to get 4 5-inch panels for my walls out of that one box. So you can effectively get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You can get 2 hearts out of 1, 2, 3, 2.5 to 3 foam boards. Yeah, the way I did it. And okay, so all I'm doing, like I said, is I just went ahead and started folding that in, and I'm gonna tack this down and kind of pinch it and fold it as I go along. And I wish I could get you guys at a better angle, but there really is not anything better I could do. I need an overhead one. I may get that for my birthday. So I'll have an overhead camera angle so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. Is that hot? Oh, shoot. Yes, that's hot. The freak was I thinking? Doggone it. I burnt all my fingerprints off at this point because I've been burning myself left and right with this crap. Alright. So I'm going to go in. There's nothing left to do but to do it at this point because I can't turn back now. Put a little line of glue on there, and I'm just pressing in my paper into my hot glue. Holding it for just a second, and I'm going to let it dry. And hopefully that gives me the lines I want. I really want to make sure I get my curves together because I think that's what's going to help my stuff look like a heart. So that's what I've done. Here, let's take you around this side. So here I'm taking and I'm pulling my paper, and I'm also getting me a little crease so that I can make this curve around here. And every inch or two, I'm literally pleating it and folding it. And this may not even be necessary. I guess it would all depend on what type of paper you have, how flexible and pliable your paper is. Like I said, this paper is not that movable. Like it's bending. Let's see. Ah. Alright. Crisis averted. Okay, let me tell them. Hold on, y'all. Alarm off. But please check property. And video chat me while you're there. Thank you. All right. Oh, wait, I need y'all. Try cutting the paper when you're folding it down. Ooh. Cut it in strips. Girl, I'm so glad you brought yourself over here because you already knew I didn't know what I was doing. Cutting it in strips like here so that I don't have to fold as much. It's definitely something that I can do. Although it's not doing too bad, but it will make it a lot easier. this is kind of what it's looking like so far. So when I was saying I was putting the little pleats in there and then folding so that I can get my curve, that's what I was talking about. I think Sally's talking about literally cutting it so that as I pull it over, it lays a little bit taut. I may try that. Let's see. But, well, we'll do a couple of slices here and see how this does. If it helps, then we may do some more. Girl, look at you, Sally. You better come through with some help. Yes, ma'am. Child, let me go ahead and get this box done. Sally came over here and saved the day, baby. We is rocking and rolling over here. And I am loving it. All right. That worked out a lot better. It's not requiring me to hold it as taut. And it is definitely curving a lot better than when it was not cut. Yay! Loving the teamwork. Yes, it is. Yes, it be easy. Yes, ma'am. Wrapping open boxes without a lid has always been challenging for me. I've watched videos and doing better. Good job, Terry. Love the teamwork. I know, right? When I tell you this basket making community, ooh, ooh. Y'all are some awesome people, baby, because we be making this thing happen. And I am so appreciative. As y'all see, I be struggling with all kind of crap. We got 10, 12 things going on at once. So, yeah. And I didn't go all the way down. I probably could have went further down. And I'm going to have these shrink wrapped. So, at the end of the day, hopefully it's not going to matter much. This doggone glue gun. That's what I should have been out there buying while I'm out there buying a freaking Dremel. Got me some real power tools because these things here ain't about nothing. But we're going to use her till she stop working. Come on, girl. What you doing? What you want? It's a doggone Dollar General remodel glue gun. But we are definitely going to use her up. Let's get us some glue down there. And let's get to folding and holding. And somebody stop. No, it's ripping. Somebody's saying something. So let me see what y'all are saying after I get this thing attached. Wow, that's a big heart. Hey, KOK. Grand Rising. So glad you stopped by. Yeah, this is 18-inch heart with 5-inch walls. So my walls are 5 inches tall. It would effectively be a couple of inches larger than those trays at the $1.25 and up tree. Ooh, look at, y'all look at that. That's cute. Okay. I'm going to rewatch so I can learn. Okay. How large should you cut the gloves, the grooves in the side? I went down maybe an inch. Yeah, I went down about an inch. I got a tear on one of these, and it was one that I went down a little bit further on. It's this one. So, yeah, probably about an inch. If you can see that. That's about as much as I did. So yeah, there's that. I guess we will go ahead and tack on. So far, this is what we got. So this is how it's looking on the sides. Looking pretty smooth, looking pretty even. I'm liking it. Inside still looks a hot mess, but we're gonna go in there and fix that. Go to Dollar Tree, get some finger savers when you're using hot glue. Yes, ma'am, I will. I will. I actually have some. I'm not in my space. I have a workshop back there that I should be crafting in, but it was 30 degrees out there this morning. So I turned on the heat and I came back inside the house. And that's why I'm playing with this in between craft, because it's not out there in the cold with all the rest of my stuff. So that's why I said I'm going to do this for a little bit of time, and then we've got to go outside and get to work. I got to get some more baskets made. So, but yes, I will bring some pairs of those inside of this house because obviously I need them. Let's see. All right, so this is what the inside is looking like. I wonder if I can sit y'all up in here in this box. No, I don't have anything to sit you on. This is, it's my room. What y'all say? Can you stay like that? No, all right. Oh my word, these notifications. Y'all wasn't stunning me when I wasn't doing nothing. And now that I'm on live, y'all just back to back with it. What's going on? All right. So this is the inside of my box. Let me see if I can figure out how we're going to do this. I would imagine the slit method would work also, except I don't have any slits already cut in here. So I guess I will start clipping around at this. But this is what the inside of the box is looking like. Y'all don't pay any of all that crap in the background any attention. But that's what we got going on inside the box. So let's see if I can show you what I'm doing. Alright. So these slits, I wouldn't necessarily need one right there, but it helps, I guess, free up the paper so that you can get it to form your size the way you need to without the folding. Because see, like here, I would have had to fold that to kind of make it be circular. So with the slits, I don't necessarily have to fold it because when I cut it and I place it in there, now the cut edge, this part, it literally overlaps. You see that? I've actually done this before. I didn't think of this, but I have done that part of it before with wrapping stuff. So yeah, that's why it's awesome to have people to come in. Like Nicole said, that teamwork is amazing. Because I would have been over here wrestling and struggling with this until I remembered that I know better. This is driving me insane. What we're not going to do is do this with this doggone glue gun today. Alright. And I'm leaving some play in this purposely because I have to make sure I get that right when I go back and do my other side. Glue gun. Like it's not, my trigger isn't working. And that's probably because I left this thing on and it made a groove in my glue gun. So now it don't want to push my glue out the way I want it to. I'm just trying to get it kind of flush up against my wall. Sally, did you put your videos up or some stuff up so we can go over there and see you? Did you do a tutorial on the book of faces for us to go over there and look at? I am rarely on Facebook. And by the way, I have seen your friend requests. Ooh. I've seen your friend requests. I am not ignoring you. But I'm not over there often at all. Like, often. So there's not a lot that you will see. I have more action on my business page over there than I do on my personal page. Would say I'm not one for social media, but so I do love y'all, but I can honestly tell you that being my friend on Facebook is not going to get you anything because I don't ever post over there. My daughter was upset with me earlier this year because I didn't post anybody's birthdays, any of the grandkids' birthdays. I didn't post anything for 2024. Yeah, they're literally sitting inside of this box. Is that autofocus still on? Okay. And I just made my little cuts in, and I'm just going through and gluing it down. And since my my glue gun wants to be difficult, I'm gonna go ahead and cut some more of this. So hopefully I can do multiple little areas at once. I probably won't need much of that down there. All right. Let's get us some glue. Grand Rising, Ivory Kisses. How are you, Michelle? Thanks for the tip, Sally. Yes, ma'am. I told y'all Sally saved the day because your girl was over here struggling. And I probably should put this a little closer to the edge to make sure it stays around my edges and not just on the bottom of this gift. Let's go through and get this tucked on here. Oh crap, that's hot. Doggone it. It's kind of wavy, but that's probably operator error. I'm just kind of trying to make sure I press it in at the seam as I'm dragging this around. So yeah. Thank you, Michelle. Hope you're having an amazing day. Bruh, look at here. This is crazy. Not today. People do not be telling you, I want anything until you get to doing something. And then they'll be like, oh, I have to have your full undivided attention right this second. And, all right, so here we have it. We got it in. My sides are a little wavy. I'll do a better job of pulling this probably taut. And then maybe putting my hot glue in my corners a little bit more. And I think that will decrease the bubbling effect that I'm getting over here. But I think it's okay. For the first attempt, it should be fine. Let's see. S. Marie is definitely a champ for demonstrating this live for us. Most are only shown already after they've, yeah. Hey, Kimberly. How are you? I'm over here screwing up, girl. Nah, I'm not. I mean, I probably am, but, you know, I was just messing around. I have decided to attempt to wrap this box on live. Don't ask me why, but I did. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, that's what we have. Let's get you guys out of the box. And this is what we have. So I just did one side. So that's what it's looking like inside. And like I say, like you guys know, this is going to be full of stuff. So, you know, you won't really see that. And then this is what it's looking like on the back. And I have another sheet that I'm going to slap back here. I have another sheet that I'm going to put back here, and that will camouflage all of this. Although this is a pretty neat little situation looking back here. But anyway, we're going to cover that too. So, hey Sonia, Grand Rising Hope, how are you? Thank you. What are you wrapping your box with? It's so neat. This is wrapping paper from the after Christmas sale. Hey, Be Pretty Ink, how are you? This is the paper. Um, this is what it looked like on the outside, but on the inside, it's actually this gold color. It's like a glittery gold. And I don't know what brand it is, if it's deluxe, if it's whatever, because it didn't have a tag on it. It's literally just, it was just in a sleeve. So it was a part of one of those that had multiple in it. And apparently our people broke them up or something like that. So I just picked up the one because of the polka dot, not realizing that it was part of a set. So I wish I had gotten more of those. That is some beautiful paper. Thank you. So we just did that one side. Now I'm going to take my other side panel. And like I said, my walls are 5 inches. So I did this to be like 12 or 13 probably, knowing me. To make sure I had enough for my inside lip and my outside lip. So for this one, stand up now. Okay. For this one, I want to measure out, not really measure out, but kind of make sure I have equal amounts going on. I want stuff on the outside, and I actually need a little bit of a lip to make sure it covers that seam. So let's get that creased off before I get started. In just a second, let me get me a little creasing for my lip. I need to make sure that I have my connective pieces covered, because I don't want this, once I get this on here, to have to come back and try to figure out how to get this thing to work. So I'm literally just taking and putting a little bit of a crease in part of it so that I can make sure it folds. This is what I did. I just made an 1/8 of an inch little fold in there so that when I lay it flush, then this will connect up to the other part of the heart. Hey, Crystal's Unique, how are you? So now that I have my little lip situation going, I'm going to take my paper and meet it to the center of my heart. That's about right. And I'm going to have to glue this because this paper does not like, doesn't like this tape. The tape, yeah, the paper doesn't like the tape, or the tape doesn't like the paper. And I'm going to see if I can't get me a bead running as close to my center as possible. This is a pretty large tip on this glue gun, so I don't want to put too much in there because I don't want it to overlap and run across my gold paper on the outside. And I wish I could show you guys, but I gotta try to get this right, or I'm gonna be trying to take this loose a little bit. And all I'm doing is basically pressing and holding my paper down to the area I just glued. So there's a little bit of glue. I feel it pulling up towards my seam, which is fine. I just didn't want a lot of glue up there, you know. So now that I got that on there, this thing is pretty kind of secure. And like I said before, I literally just took it and folded it around my heart, like so. Oh crap. Don't show out. Oh, doggone it. Look at it. I'm gonna still have a crease. I still don't have enough paper. Probably because of that doggone lid I just put up there. But that's why I measured it first, because I need to make sure I get that remedied before I come across with this big piece of paper. So, let's see. Do I have any clippies in here? I do not. Oh. Whoa. Stop. Roll off the table. Looking for something to hold this while I figure out how I'm going to get this secure in the inside. And there's nothing in here because I'm not supposed to be in here working. Let's see. Oh, I'm in the kitchen. Hold on, let me get a chip clip. No chip clips. This is crazy. My child comes over and gets all of my stuff for her new house. She feels like because I clearance shop, she just has free reign of all of my stuff. We have had conversations about that in the past, but for whatever reason, that little missus is not understanding. No, I take that back. She understands. She just don't want to do it. But I'm going to have to take my keys back from her, because if she come over here and take one more thing out of my house, it's going to be me and that little girl. And she's like 30, y'all, so don't think I'm fighting some kid. Okay. I see what I'm going to do. I went ahead and wrapped this around. I still have my lip because I'm going to fold this over. My issue is that here, my paper isn't long enough. So I'm going to put a little piece of paper in there to camouflage that. So when I bring this piece over, it'll just lay flat and it'll hide my shortness in my paper. So what I'm doing is trying to put this at an angle so that I don't bend up the bottom of my paper, which is probably not a big deal. But what I want to do is stuff all of this paper inside of this box. And this is probably where doing my cuts will come in handy before I stuff that in there. But the other way was okay. I think I'll do that. Because right now, I want to make sure I get this covered and clear. So all I'm doing is just taking my paper and kind of gently trying to fold it. Darn it. Trying to fold it around my box so that I can get it inside. And once I get this out of my hand, I'll pick you guys up and show you what I did. But I'm just folding my excess paper inside my box now. I'm not really concerned about the neatness on the inside. I just want my outside to be flush and relatively wrinkle-free. That probably would be why this would be coming handy. Let me go ahead and make some cuts in this thing. Hopefully that'll help it go down in this box more. And my paper is a little bit shorter on this side than it was on my first side, so I'm trying not to cut too deep so that it won't leave any white showing on my other parts. So I just went through and cut all that. Alright, let's show you what I did. I went through and I made the little slits like Sally told us, so that when I fold it inside, it sits in there a little better. I did the same thing on the bottom, and that's going to help when I go to secure it to my box to make sure it actually stays in place. So now we're going to try this again. We're going to take this, wrap it around, and as we're wrapping, I'm going to see if I can't fold some of this inside now. Pretty good little bubble there. And I'm literally doing this by looking in the camera. I can't see from back here. And you YouTubers, y'all be going through all of the stuff, because the way I would have put this crap down and sat down somewhere and not did this, y'all would have never known nothing about this here. Next time y'all saw this, it'll have doggone tablecloth on it, and y'all wouldn't have known I even attempted wrapping paper. What did I do with my clip? Oh, here it is. Let me clip this. And I'm literally just wanting it to hold while I fix this. I kept some scraps, and let me see if I can't get something going on so I can cover this little gap in here. Give me just a moment. Let me get me a little band-aid situation going. Take me a piece of scrap. I'm going to lay it in under the existing already attached paper. Maybe. Get it flush, get that even. Oh, I think I did it, y'all. All right. And I would like to show you, but I can't, because if I try to show you, then it's gonna fall apart again. So let me put a little bit of glue up here, so I can put my little Band-Aid on, and then we'll go and finish the rest of it. Y'all still there? Is this still on? It is. Okay. Let's get my paper under one flap and all the way to the top, and then under the bottom flap, around my little curve. Let's get it tucked in. See what I did? I literally just put that little piece on there, tucked it in under where it was meeting there. So now when I come back through, it'll be still noticeable, but it won't be a big white gap, I guess. Let's put a little bit more glue on here. If nothing else, let's secure it at the bottom. And that way I know it's not going anywhere. And when we come back around, we'll be able to connect that top situation, and hopefully that will work. All right. Let's see. I love that paper. Too cute. Thank you, Miss Nene. I'm not looking forward to wrapping my boxes, but they sell so well. I'm trying to make 20 boxes. Yes, ma'am. You can do it. Look at it as a personal challenge. Challenge yourself to get them done. I got so frustrated the other night when I was working these, but the majority of my frustration was because I was not using the correct tools. So it's making my job so much harder than it actually was without, if I had been using what I know to use. So after I threatened to throw all this stuff out in the yard, I left alone for the night, came back with a fresh mind, and decided if I was going to do it, I needed to at least do it correctly and stop trying to cheat the process. And since then, it's actually been a little bit easier for me. Um, the other thing I told myself is I absolutely refuse to let this aggravate me. Hey Sophia, Grand Rising, thank you so much for joining. All right, let's get you guys. What did I do first? Oh, I did my back first. So let's do our back, and then we'll get the inside. And for those of you jumping on, I am using hot glue because this particular paper does not like the tape that I have. See with the slits in there, you can just go down section by section and get it attached without all that folding and creasing that I was doing. And doggone Sally, I tell you, boy. I tell you. Let's get us another little line going. We'll come back through and attach the rest of these. Working on the infamous heart boxes. Yes, ma'am. Grand Rising, Nessa. Yes, man, Sally came in and saved the day. I was over here struggling. Y'all know me. So, all right. We're getting somewhere. It's looking like money. Oh, I'm excited. Let's run us some more little tape. Or some more little glue, should I say. And we're going to just keep creasing. Oh, that one's kind of janky right there, but it'll be all right. They ain't gonna know, and they ain't gonna care. And after all, it is crafting. So I had to talk to myself sternly about that because I am such a perfectionist with certain things that I was getting bogged down in the presentation and the professionalism of it all. Not to say those things aren't important. They were just not important enough for me to be spending a lot of time on some of the stuff I was spending a lot of time on. So I've learned to pick my battles. And at the end of the day, like I say, this is a craft. Will it look professional when I'm done? Absolutely. But I still have to treat it like a craft. And that's just me talking, not y'all. Yes, it is. I know, right? Man, sometimes I have to get out of my own head, y'all. I have to get out of my own head. So, there's the back. Just ran that glue around there. I'm going to fix this where I put my little Band-Aid at. I'm going to fix all of that. But for the time being, let's go in and see if we can't get the inside fixed. And it always works like that. Spend time on all things. Yes. All right. So you're inside the box now. Y'all don't be scared. Just shut inside the box. Now what I am attempting to do is, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I probably should have unfolded this before I folded my paper. So let's see if we can unfold this without tearing up my paper. Ooh! And that is a tight fit, baby. I should have left a little bit of room. But it's okay. It's okay. We're going to fix it. Let's fix it first. Y'all can even see what I'm talking about. See that? This right here, this situation here. That's going to be tight, baby. But we're going to pull it and make it work. Love your attitude. Please multitask with your business alert. Yes, business alert is fine. The alarm went off. I got somebody going on over there, and they will FaceTime me once they get there. And I can see my own self. staying 45 minutes away from your properties, I can't just run every time something happens over there. So I have people that are able to run. That's what we pay them for. So when certain things happen, they can go over there and see what's going on, at least start fixing or remedying the system, the situation before I have to drive 45 minutes over there. All right, so I had two little issues. We got this situation in the top of our heart, and then I also have a situation at the bottom that I put a little Band-Aid on. For this one, I think, what is that? For this one, I think we are going to, let's see. Put that down before I burn myself up with it. Can I fold that over? Yes. Maybe. Not much, just a little bit. I literally need you to just sit in the gap. Just sit in the gap. And actually, I know what I can do. I can put you up under the paper. Up under both of the papers. So, part of my issue with this is that my paper is not necessarily long enough. My paper isn't long enough. The wrapping paper that I used, it is exactly the amount of space around the heart. So it's not leaving much room for my sides to meet. And I think I know how I'll fix that. I ain't gonna worry about that. Let me see. But thank you, Nicole. I appreciate your reminder. Yes, ma'am, the trials and errors and challenges are all part of the process. Working with this one will help with the next. You can use flowers, ribbon, embellishments, etc. to mend imperfections. Thank you, KB. I meant plus multitasking. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad I caught your live stream for this. Grand Rising, Miss Vanita. That's how I would fix it. Yep. Can you cover it with ribbon? I will. Because I ain't finna sit up here and keep trying to do that. Y'all saw me trying to make it perfect, and then I'm going to still end up putting something else on there because I'm not going to like how the two ends meet. I know me. Like, that's why I was like, I ain't finna do that. And let's leave that alone right now and go ahead and finish up this box. And I'll come back through and fix that situation. Out in the box while I work inside the box. All right. So the outside is relatively taut. We got it taped down or glued down, should I say. And so now I just want to glue down the inside. And I told myself last time that if I do it closer to my seam, that I probably won't get as many wrinkles in my paper. So let's see if that holds true. That means I'm just going to have to press it in there a little bit, and I want to press it in advance so that when I run my bead of glue, I can just kind of work, you know, already have it molded out the way I need it to be. Notification. Let's get you guys plugged up. All right. All right, we'll make some Medicap, and we're gonna go in here with this glue gun as close to my inner seam as possible so that I can make sure my box doesn't, or excuse me, my paper stays relatively close to my border. I need my little scraper for this. And I'm just literally pressing this paper into my crease. I'll go back and fix that, or not. It's a little bit of a gap, but I ain't gonna pull it too much because I don't want it to. All right, let's turn this and turn you guys. And let's see if we can't get some more glue in here. It probably wouldn't bunch up as much if I didn't make such a big lip on here. I think next time I go in, I will cut my wrapping paper down, because this is just excess, and at this point, I think that's what's causing some of my bunching. If I didn't have as much paper in here, I think it would be a little bit easier to work with. So next time around, I'll probably cut my side wall wrapping paper a little bit shorter. Let's get some more glue. Let's get our glue met. Come on, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. We'll take and see if we can't meet the two pieces of glue. Hold them. Okay, now our other glue stuck in there. Alright, let's get to this last piece. Yeah, that's definitely it. My paper, I got too much paper on here. If I didn't have this much paper up here, it would not be bunching like this. Yep. I will do things a little bit differently going forward. But I'm happy to realize that's all it is. So I kind of want to keep being able to use my templates that I made. So we shall see. Let's spin y'all around for this final section. Yeah, there's some good paper here. Doggone it, I just put a hole in there. Alright guys. We almost made it without a hole. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. I gotta get off here. Alright. Let's get you out of the box. Okay. So, this is what we got. That's my hiccup on the side where my paper was cut too short. And then you'll know about my little hiccup in the inside. But overall, this is what it looks like thus far. That's the inside. This is my outside. I'm going to fix that. But that's my outside. And then that's what the back looks like. Ooh. Exciting. Thank you, Vanita. Alright. Last piece would be my back. And like I said, I cut this from my template before I realized that I cut my template to make my heart shape a little bit different. So that means that this piece that I cut is literally not going to fit this box completely flush. But that's why I wanted to make sure I had a lip at the bottom. Or, not that's why, but I'm glad I do have that lip at the bottom because it's helping to hide some of that stuff. So I'm going to try to get this on here. Like I say, I cut the template. So my template, this is now a different size than the box. Let me be clear. This that I cut out is now a different size than my box. So because of that, this lip that I left is going to help. Because there are going to be spots on this box that this gold paper is not going to cover. Along my edges, all that kind of stuff. But by me having that lip there, I'll be able to get away with it. So I think going forward, what I'll end up doing is probably laying my heart out on my paper and cutting it. And then that way I'll know exactly which one. Because I only have 3 other hearts that I cut with that particular template. So I think 2 of them are the same size and then 2 of them are the other size. So the old template versus the new template. So once I get past those ones, the rest of them I won't have to worry about this with. It looks great. Thank you, Vanita. Katie says, nice. Did you make that one? Yes, ma'am, I did. You talking about this heart box? Yep, I did. It's going to be cute. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Thank you, Hope. I'll go back to the beginning to see how you made the box. I think it looks great. The paper looks like fabric. It does, actually. Excellent job. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. All right. So that's what I was talking about as far as having a lip so that, I'm trying to hold this up here. When I put it on there, even if it's a misshapen, it's not correct, it's still going to be covered under the bottom. So let me figure out how I'm going to get this on here. Because I don't think glue, well, it's going to have to be glue because this thing doesn't like my tape. So it's going to have to be glue. And I probably, y'all, I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to do this right now because I want to make sure I close the side up. And if I have to put a piece of ribbon on there, I want to be able to tuck it under my base cover. Like if I have to put ribbon or something here to disguise this, whatever my ending piece is, I want to be able to bring it up over the bottom of my box and attach it, and then I'll be able to put my base down over it so that you won't see, you know, pieces of hanging ribbon. Although I could probably make it cute, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. But since we're here now, let me just go ahead and do this. And it's actually bigger than the other one. I'm gonna have to tack that a little bit anyway. I know what I have. I have something to go with that. I have a tape that actually is going to go over there just fine. I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm gonna put this thing on here and be done with this box. This is the one little area over here that was pulling apart. I told y'all I had taken it too much. I cut it too much. So I just put a little bead of glue right there on that section to kind of make sure that that doesn't go anywhere else. And I'm trying to line this up with the bottom because my bottom should be fine. It's just my top that I'm going to end up having to go back and cut. So what I'm going to do is just start gluing this on here. And whatever I have to cut at the top, I can cut off after it's on. I'll just flip it over, take my X-Acto knife, and I should be able to slice it even. Or I can actually start cutting it now. Here, I'll tack it so that it doesn't move. And then I'll go through and start cutting this. And I'm putting some on the foam board as well as some on this cardboard. I mean, as well as some on the wrapping paper. Doggone it. And I stopped my mind up here and literally did what I just told myself I did not want to do. What the heck? Let's see if we can get it to move before it dries. Without ripping. Don't rip, don't rip, don't rip. Alright, there we go. And that is very much off-centered. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's not what I wanted, but you know, that first box be a doozy. So what I'm gonna do, and y'all can't see this. Thank you, Kimberly. I was trying to see how I can let you guys see this, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to. So I just took this down, tacked it down. I just put some glue on the foam board and then a little bit on my paper. And then it got wonky, so I had to kind of pull it. I was able to maneuver it a little bit before my glue set and got really stuck. So now I am literally just going to go through here and I'm going to put some glue on the board as well as a little bit of glue on this paper. And I want my glue to be able to bleed pretty much all the way over to the edge of my paper so that I can get a nice, firm, seamless type pressing down situation. And keep in mind, guys, this is going to be at the bottom of your gift. At the bottom of your gift. You're going to have shrink wrap on here, cello on here, something else is going to be on this thing. So, it is what it is. I don't know what your clients are going to do or my clients are going to do with this after the fact. But this is kind of where you want to make sure you utilize your time wisely. Because I can sit here all day long and try to make this box perfect. But at the end of the day, it's still only going to get X amount of money. So I have to make sure I move along. So I'm just holding this down a little bit while it glues. We're coming around to the top of the heart, which is where it's going to need the most help because that's where it is totally janky and off cut. Y'all see that bad off cut up there? Yeah, I'm going to go in there and fix that in a minute. I'm going to take my scissors and cut around that. But I'm going to go ahead and get my other side tacked down. And then once I get to parts that I need to cut, then we'll make that adjustment. But as you can see, I'm going to have some cut here. Because you see all that red hanging over the edge? I want to cut that off because I don't want to fold it down over my box. So I'm going to just take these utility scissors because they're here. And I'm going to freehand cut around here. Let me get me a little bit of a start. And I want to make sure I know how far over my box is, so that when I freehand cut this, I don't cut too deep. Alright. And holding my scissor at an angle is going to assure that I stay on my box and not cut too short. And I just ripped my paper. But we just cut that off. So now I don't have that hanging over. Let me finish cutting this because I put a rip in my paper and I want to make sure I don't let that go too far. So give me just a second. Let me get this cut around here. And then I can do my top. That's good. I'm going to take some glue. We'll hit our board some. And we're going to bead around where our paper is going to stop. And then we're going to get this pushed on here. I'm just trying to make sure I smooth out my glue as I go, because I don't want that, the glue to leave a big ripple under my paper. And y'all still in here too. Oh wait, let me make sure you're charging. Okay. Oh, this one's not. This one's on 2%. Let's plug this one up. Now this is what we have so far. And when you look at it from the front, you can see up here where my miscut is. So I'm gonna go ahead and freehand that and get that section up there better so I can get it tacked down. Also, and then this one is going to be done. Grand Rising, Renee. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. Hope you are having an amazing day. Welcome back to the gift making of it all. I saw you over there working. You have a black concept in that black caddy thing with like some green cup, a green cup and a big old pretty green bow. I said, look at Renee over there making the magic happen. Doggone it. And I sawed my tail up here and cut this thing wrong again. Oh well. We'll fix it. Won't nobody know. And of course, I could have done a way better job at all of this. But this is my first one. And it'll be okay. I'm going to patch it up and I'm going to sell it. Shoot. I'm going to patch it up and I'm going to sell it. And they're going to love it. And it's going to be a lesson learned. And that's going to be that. Well, I tell you. Y'all hear how this phone going off? Basket making is not my only source of income. My other sources of income don't want me to be great. Let's see if I can fix that without screwing that up. Everybody wants your attention all at the same time. All right, so that's on there. Let's hold this glue down. Hey, Taylor May, how are you? Grand Rising, thank you so much for joining. I hope all is well. I remember you talking about some things that you had going on, and I am glad to see you are still around, love. Life be life, and it definitely does. I just want to encourage you and anybody else out there that's going through it. Keep on moving, y'all. You can't just stand there. You can't stand there and expect it to get better. You're gonna have to keep moving. Move around, move through, move over, get over, whatever the case may be. But we have to keep plugging at it. Everything ain't perfect. Everything ain't gonna be perfect. It ain't gonna go our way all of the time. But we can't let that stop us. So you guys be encouraged and know that this is not the end. There is way more in store for us. Looks great so far. I know that the finished product will be awesome. Thank you, Rosetta. Oh, wow, that's neat. Thank you. Rosetta, let me tell you a secret. I'm talking about the finished product. This is the finished. It's not. I'm just playing. But seriously, this is the finished product. I am going to, I know what you mean. Once I get the stuff in there and all that kind of stuff. But yes, there are some errors that I made on this thing, and it's absolutely fine. I'm going to fix this some kind of way. I sat myself up there and cut that too short for whatever reason. So I'm going to have to fix that. And then I have this situation on the inside of my heart here that I need to fix. So yes, we will make some corrections to the method as we move forward, and also make some fixes to this thing. But yeah, somebody's gonna get this. Somebody's gonna present this to their loved one and be like, "I love you. Here's your gift." So yeah, this is going to somebody's house. It's leaving here, and that's for sure. You have inspired me to give it a try. The materials are right here looking at me. Let's go, Vanita. Let's go. We gotta get out there and make that money, honey. It ain't just gonna fall in our lap. Step on out there. The worst thing can happen is you've screwed up 2 phone boards or whatever. Like, it'll be okay. I promise you. It really will. So yeah, we got. Excuse me. We got a couple more to do. And I have another one to put together. So somebody's got tape on it that doesn't need tape on it. And it keeps catching everything. So guys, that's it and that's all. Will you be stuffing craft paper first? I hope I do not have to stuff craft paper first. I really, really hope I don't. The items, one of these will have, oh, that looks a mess. What? Yeah, I gotta fix that. One of these is gonna have some traditional Valentine's type stuff, but I have a little bit of a different thing that I'm doing with mine, so hopefully I will not have to stuff them. But yeah, a robe, a bear, candy, slippers, towels. I mean, I don't know what you guys are gonna fill them with, but all of the things should fit in here. And depending on the depth, that's why I didn't make it so tall. This is only 5 inches deep. So certain things are going to fit and then not. This is 6 inches. So if I had to put this in a 6-inch, a little bit over 6 inches actually. So if I had to put this in a 6-inch one, you would not see it at all. But seeing as I only made my walls 5 inches, I'm actually going to be able to get things in there and get them flush without having to build up the bottom of it so much. At least that's what my hope is. I'm looking for a blanket or something that I don't see. I hear something. Looking for something to put in here to show you guys. But hopefully I won't have to. This is a cocktail kit that I just got from the $1.20. No, I didn't. I got this from like Burlington or somebody. Yeah, I got this from Burlington. So, this is, of course, a lot shorter than my box. So something would have to go in there. But as far as just like a lot of things having to be stuffed, I'm hoping that it won't. And what else did I buy? Oh, I got jelly bean socks. And y'all, none of this stuff is going in here. I'm literally just putting stuff in here because y'all on here. Like, literally. There's some jelly bean socks to go with that jelly bean situation. If I had a heart bear or heart rose situation, you can put that in there somewhere. I don't know where. But yeah, you just go in and start filling it up at that point. But like I said, because I didn't make my walls so tall, hopefully I won't have to use a lot of craft paper to get stuff to sit in there. But I definitely want it all the way up to my shrink wrap. All right, so there we have it. I wrapped it. I probably should take this thing up here because all of this looks a hot freaking mess. But you guys get the idea. You got the picture. That's kind of what I was trying to show you. You can just stuff it at that point with whatever it is you so choose. Maybe it'll stay, maybe it won't. I don't know. I'm not trying to really get anything to stick in here because I don't want this stuff messing up my paper or my box or any of the things. But yeah. So there you have it, guys. I wrapped it. And like I said, I got some more wrapping papers that I will be adding to the mix. And hopefully I won't have to go outside and get anything because I don't want to go outside. Yes, ma'am. The big money is definitely a motivator. Yes, yes, yes. It is. All right, guys. Well, that's all I have. Do we know if anybody else is on? All I see is me. Nobody else is on. Do you all know if Trinka is on with her midday praise break? I don't think so. Did she say if she was not coming today? Hey, Lauren, how are you? I can't see any of the stuff on my phone. It's all gone. Nope, she's not on. Okay. Doggone it. I just closed out YouTube. Hold on. Let me get back to my chat because I can't see over there, y'all. I know y'all get tired of me holding my whole head in there looking at y'all on this camera. Let's go to all messages. Okay. Thank you, Rosetta. I will watch the beginning to see how you made it. Thank you so much for doing this. You're welcome. I didn't do the box itself today. Um, Yesterday I scored all of these slots, these wall panels. So I did that on live. Like I did this part of it on live. And that's all I did yesterday. But I'm going to go ahead and glue this other one together while I'm here. Hi, Lauren. Good afternoon, watching from New York. Hey, Marvell, how are you? Thanks so much. I am good. All right. So that's all I have for you guys. We have been up here for an hour and 45 minutes. Um, like I say, I'm going to just go ahead and start since I already got this glue over here going. I'm going to just go ahead and start putting together this other box. And then move on. But that's it. Let me get off of here before I get the coughing here and all. But, so unless you guys have any other questions for me. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. Y'all have a great rest of your day. I'm just coughing and carrying on. Still trying to get over the things. Hey, Never in a Million. Every time I see Never in a Million, I get to laughing. Oh, my word. And that's the last thing I need to be doing right now. When I tell you I had real tears coming out of my eyes, that was hilarious. Thank you so much. Have a blessed weekend. Thank you, Rosetta. All right, guys. That's it, and that's all for me. I'm going to go ahead and get to wrapping this other one up. And, so I can get these things off of this table. If I make it out of my house before Tuesday, I may go get some wrapping paper from Hobby Lobby. I think I will be home until quarter day at Dollar General, which is this coming Tuesday. You didn't know, it's not. It's fine. I was already starting to get scratchy in the throat, I guess. So of course, when I saw you, it just went there, girl. It just went there. I'm gonna go back and watch your video again. I know that. All right, guys. I think I'm done. Drink some vitamin C. I will. I have, actually, I'm finna go over here and get me some more ginger tea. Ginger and key lime. And that's what we're going to sip on. It's about 12:30, so I guess I'll get ready to break fast at some point here within the next hour. Get me something to eat for the day to start my day off. So, hopefully, next time you guys see these concepts or see these boxes, they'll all be put together. So that's kind of what I think these are these the right one? Yeah. So that's all I got going on. I'm taking my base and I am starting with literally a bead of glue at the bottom to hold it in place. I take it and I secure it and I start right at the center point and I hold it there. And I'm going to show you guys quickly just how quick and easy these things are. Alright. Now if you have a smaller tip, it'll probably be a lot easier for you, a smaller tip on your glue gun. It'll be a lot easier for you to be able to get in the creases, but you don't necessarily have to have one. And this is literally how I did mine. Made a little roly car out of this thing. After I got my center, you guys saw me attach my center, right? So I put some glue at the very bottom of my wall, and I stuck it to the center point, and I held it there. Now, this is what I have. So this is my wall that's going to curve around the rest of my heart. This is my base. Here it is on this side. So I kind of have it backwards, I guess. And I don't think I can do it the other way because I'm left-handed. I mean right-handed. Yeah. Anyway, so you guys are looking at it from the back. So basically all I'm going to do is take and I'm going to run a bead of glue down to the very bottom of my board. Once I run that bead of glue down there, I'm going to take this base and I'm literally going to rock it all the way down this glue and hold it in place. So this is what I mean. Y'all saw me put the glue on there and I'm rocking this base all the way down. Now what I'm doing on the back is I'm holding this because I want to make sure my wall stays flush with the bottom of my base. I don't want my wall to end up halfway down my base or nothing like that, or my base to end up jacky, you know, all up and through here. I want it to stay directly at the bottom. So that's why I'm holding it here as I'm rocking it. And just with that, we've already attached that much of our heart. Okay? And that's literally all I do. Hey, Shamika. How are you? I just wrapped a heart box. If you'd like to go and catch some of the replay, I wrapped it with some of the gold paper, gold clearance paper, Christmas paper. And I'm literally just rocking this all the way to the bottom of this board. And I'm holding it in place. Now see that? So we are already part of the way through. Maybe I can do it on this side. And then I'll bring you back. Bring that up. And now maybe you can see. So, like I say, I just take my glue and I'm going to go to my very edge. And I'm going to beat me a line of glue down here. And I want to go all the way to the edge, because that's where I want my board to connect. And depending on how fast or hot your glue, or fast or slow your glue dries, determines how much of a line you can get without having to stop. So I'm literally just attaching my base down to where I just put all that glue. I'm gonna hold it, let that glue dry. I see you getting technical over there. I love it. You're welcome, Anita. You're welcome. I felt like this part of it would help. So, there you have it. Half of your heart's on there. This situation here, you can cut now. You can score again and try to wrap it around, which I may or may not do. Do I have an X-Acto? I do, but I don't have a cutting surface. Or you can just cut it off and meet your two ends, your two sides at the bottom, and glue them, all of this together. Depends on how good you are with your angle cuts. But that is an option also. And let's see. We'll see if we can't get us a good cut going. And I'm just measuring. I can't see nothing. This glue gun. Putting glue everywhere. All right. Let's see. I'm just taking my protractor and coming in at an angle. Just trying to get me a straight line so I can make sure I get me a good little cut. Now I can do this now, or I can wait until I get to the other side, get the other side attached. But you can either do that, or you can use this and score it and then wrap this little flap around the rest of your board. And then that way your weak point won't be at the bottom of your heart, if that makes any sense. So now I'm just trying to make sure my cut is going to be straight. And we're going to score it. If we don't cut through the doggone protractor, which is what I was doing. Just a little bit of cut through there. I don't want to cut all the way through because I need my taper. Let's pop it a little and see if it will now wrap around. And I scored that on the wrong freaking side. Sitting up here playing. But yeah, that's kind of what I did. The way I just scored it, it now makes it crack that way. So all I'm gonna do is just cut this off. And then when I put the other side on, they'll meet here in the middle. Oh, this is no longer a good blade. Dog it. Y'all still here? Yes, Michelle, we're still here. Nice. I think I want to try this. Please do. Please do, please do, please do. I think they're fun. Now, don't spend all your time out here being super crafty if you have like other stuff that you need to be doing. Definitely do your other stuff. Like I say, this has been a project in between other gifts and all that kind of stuff. And y'all already know I have like a lot of gifts from previous seasons, namely from Christmas. But I have a lot of men's gifts. I have a lot of gifts from previous holidays that didn't sell. So I have a pretty good jump on that. I have been creating actual gift baskets and gifts. So for me to take an hour or two here or there to play with something creative is, you know, what I'm choosing to do. Not craft and punishment. Leave never in a million long. Miss V, I need to contact you direct. All right. So yeah, guys, that's it and that's all. That's all I'm doing. I'm gonna just go ahead and attach this other side to here, and then I'm gonna get off this thing. I thought Trinka was coming on. She was gonna save me because I was gonna be able to just hang up with y'all, and Trinka was gonna be live, and then everything would be right with the world. But she ain't even on. So somebody else is going to come on and save you guys and offer you some entertainment. Because I've got to get off of here and get to work. Like actual work. Because I want to get those baskets off of my table out there. Oh, is that all the way? What? Is that a perfect fit? Say it ain't so, Joe. Let's see. Let's start down here. And now I'm just trying to wrap this around my base because I want to see if I need to cut anything off of my side walls before I get to attaching it. And this just happens to be the exact size that I need. However, my wall is shorter on one side than the other. So I'm going to have to get creative with how I put this on here. So instead of placing my wall around the outside of my base, some parts of it, my wall is going to be on top of my base. And then as I get around, I'm going to gradually drop off the side and bring it around to the bottom like I did the rest of them. And the only reason I'm going to do that is because the two walls are not the same height. So you probably won't tell once the once the box is wrapped, that you have one side higher than the other. But it's going to drive me crazy to know it's like that. So that I know I can do. So that's just kind of what I'm going to do here. Hey, Daddy's Treasure Chest. Hey, hey, hey. I made my first one yesterday. The wrapping paper is the hardest part to me. That's what I just did. Was the wrapping paper, Michelle. Hey, be pretty. Yeah, we want to see Michelle. At Treasure Chest, I used your method with the paper, and I think it came out good. I'm finna go, y'all. I don't know why I started coughing, so. Put my tea kettle on, get us some tea going. I'm out, my information above, did you see it? All right. Okay, Rachel, I'm on my way out, but this is what I've done. I used a gold Christmas paper situation, and I went ahead and wrapped it on camera. So that's what we've been in here doing. And it turned out pretty good. I see some things that I'm going to have to change moving forward. But it is what it is. We got us a heart box. I'm going to put some stuff in there and I'm going to sell it. So thank you for your tutorial, because as you see, I've already been over there all up in your videos. I had to go back and watch again to make sure I wasn't leaving anything out. I went off on my own with it. I had to add my own slice to it. All right. Question. Had you thought about wrapping the parts before putting them together? I have not thought about that. I had not thought about that. And I'm looking at it logistically. I don't know. Because I could definitely do my sides now. It will be a lot easier to wrap the sides like this than trying to wrap them once they get onto my board. I do know, however, this paper that I've used doesn't like tape. So that would be something that I guess you'd have to watch your attachment, how you're attaching your walls to your base if you already have your paper on there, because this paper tends to make things slide a little bit, and there's going to be play in it, usually in wrapping paper. Like, even there's usually some type of play in it, regardless of how tight you get it, there's still going to be some play in that paper. So I would be concerned that the plate in the paper would cause the walls and the bottom to come apart at some point. And I don't think that's something that I would want to do, because I want to make sure it's going to stay together. So on the outside, I put my glue, or should I say around the outer edge, and then I still come back in the inside and put a bead of glue. And then once I glue this down inside of here, it also has a bead of glue. So this thing's pretty, sturdy. And I'm thinking that if you wrap them prior to, then you may run into an issue with them being held together. And that's just me thinking out loud. So don't take that for law, because child, I don't know. Hey Ann, how are you? Nice. I want to try these size hearts. Did small ones last year. Oh, cool. I did, but it makes it less flexible. Okay. All right. Thank you, Michelle, for answering. Hey, Crafty Leo, how are you? That's what I was about to say, Avery. Okay, cool. I finally uploaded a Temu haul last time on my channel. Uploaded a Temu haul for the first time on my channel. Congratulations. We'll definitely go over there and check out your Temu haul. Y'all go check Ann's Temu haul. No, Vanita, your business number did not come in the chat. Thank you, Ann. At least I don't see it. No, I don't see your info, Vanita. That's probably Facebook blocking it. Facebook, YouTube blocking it. One down, a million to go. That's right. We want to see some stuff, Miss Ann. We want to see some stuff. So yeah, guys, that's what we got going on here. I know, right? When she's sitting up here trying to act like she's a good girl. Crafty Leo be cutting up too, y'all. But so guys, I'm gonna get off of here so that somebody else will please come on and entertain us all. I will see you in the chats. And I'm an angel. You are. You are. You are. I'll put that on in a minute. Let's get to getting here. I'm going to run a bead of glue on my wall piece, because I want to make sure my side piece connects there. Putting a little bit of glue down at the edge of the wall, and, or should I say, to the top of the base. And then that will help that to stay. That didn't do crap. I do want to show out to these people. Thank you, KB. Gotta learn the ins and outs. Bonita laughing. Y'all know y'all be cutting up. I don't know why y'all be playing. Well, I just lifted that a little bit. And I forgot this is the one that I was going to have to be on top of the box for to start off. So it's going to make it a little more challenging. Bruh. Yeah, let me get off of here, because now I'm starting to screw up because everybody's looking at me. And I feel it. I feel it coming on. I feel it coming on. Did you see where you can message me? Also, you can comment in my community post. I take it you and Ivory Kisses are still communicating. Let y'all get y'all stuff together before I hang y'all up. Y'all contacts information. I will go check Vanita's community post. She has her contact information in there. Because I'm about to hang out up. I gotta go do some more stuff. Who's next? Who's coming on live next? Because S. Marie is getting off of here. I'll go get my tea. And then I am going to work. Oh, crap. That's better. Thank you, KB. I appreciate you being here. And thank everybody for the thumbs up, the engagement, and all of the things. Oh, I know what I'll do. I know. We'll start here. Meet those two, and we're going to create a seam out of glue. And then I'll go back and put something on there to make sure that it is staying. Let that dry. I treat everything like spackle and stuff. I gotta go run some errands before the place is closed. I hear you, love. Awesome job. Anyone trying this, use good wrapping paper, not Dollar Tree wrapping paper, please. Yeah, I got a roll over here. I'm finna mess with some Dollar Tree wrapping paper. Well, not right now, but I think one of my other boxes. And I know for a fact I won't be gluing that because it could have to come off of there. What size is that? The boxes are 18 inches. My side walls are 5 inches tall. I used a balloon, 18-inch balloon, to trace out a template. And then I measured out like I said, I did 5-inch walls instead of 6. So I was able to get 4 wall panels from one board. Then I got a base from one board. So I don't even know how many of these things I went through because I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I still have some in this box, and that wasn't a full box, so I don't even know how many I started with. But I do have a number of boxes. How many are you making? I have no idea, Rachel. I don't know. I don't know. I want to do a couple because I want to do the traditional Valentine's Day stuff in there, but I think I'm going to go a little bit of a different route with putting some non-traditional items in there simply because I have a lot of non-traditional items to put in there. So I think you guys will enjoy it. Of course, I'm going to come back and show you all what I've done, but I think I only have 4 cut out now. And then I have I think I got 2 or 3 more already traced out. The heart's already traced out. So I'm going to just keep going until I get through this foam board. But I'm going to do these 4. I think I'm going to just do traditional for Valentine's Day. And then my other ones, or maybe I'll do 2 and 2. We'll try 2 and 2. 2 traditionals and 2 of my non-traditionals. And then as time permits, I'll probably come back and do a couple more. So, yeah, we'll see how many we do. I don't know. Yes, I should have did 5 inch. I will next time, but I forgot when I started working on them this year. I actually did 3.9 inches. Don't ask me how I came up with that height. So I guess after I get over my fear of doing the first one, they will get easier. Yes, they do. They do. And you saw how I was doing this one, so they definitely get easier. At least they have for me. Um, you just gotta get on in there and get started, lady. You gotta get started. And I'm gonna now see if I can't drop off the side of this cardboard or off the side of this foam board and get back to putting this along the edge. I had to rig it up there towards the top because I had one side was longer than the other. So I went on top of the foam board so that I can make sure my heights were the same. That's what I was telling y'all yesterday. If you or the other day, if you're doing these and you cut out a lot of them and your hand may not be the most steady, or you didn't use all of the proper tools, you didn't use all of the proper tools like I didn't, and so your sidewall panels are kind of janky, then hold up your panels, your sidewall panels, and find two that are the same height. Um, you may have to X-Acto knife cut down or something or whatever, but it seems to work out a little bit better for me when they're the same height. So if that is an issue for you, you may want to do it that way. Make sure you just go ahead and if you cut out multiples like I did, um, and then like I say, I wasn't even using my yardstick. I was using this little stupid protractor, so all my stuff was all messed up. So if you're doing that, I kind of want to check and see that your side panels are going to be the same height so that you don't have as much issue with things not being level, if that's something you're concerned about. Everybody is not. So I put my glue on there, and I'm just rocking this baby on down. Hey, Jamie does it. Welcome to the live. Thank you. Yes, I did mine in stages. I cut everything, then glued all of them, then wrapped all of them. You're welcome, Vanita. That's how I did mine. That's why I had so many of them just stacked up over here, because I just did them, you know. Hey, everybody just joined live. I'm working on a smaller one of those. Cool beans. We want to see Sedona. Definitely post. Let us see it. I used my electric knife. You know it, Rachel. I wouldn't have. I only made it through 2 of them last year without an electric knife. We wasn't doing that. Did you find the cassette tapes? Yes, I did. Ivory Kisses. I did. And guess what?
Hey, basket makers.
My new favorite toy.
Hey, basket makers.
So yes, we do have the cassette tapes. We have pink and we have red. Hey, Ashley. Welcome to the live. So, yes, ma'am, I did get the cassette tapes. Yep, Crafty did them the same way. Yeah, mark them all up, cut them all up, do them in stages. My electric knife is my new bestie. Yes, goodness. I'm hating on you for that. How did you find them? I went to that one store. That girl asked me if I was interested in them. I told her, yeah. She told me she was going to have them at the register. Then I get over there, and she wasn't at work. The people that usually stock the store wasn't there. And the cashier act like I had a third head. So I was just outdone. I left them people alone. I went to JCPenney's and looked around at their $3 clearance stuff. I found tons and tons of toys, and I left them all right there in JCPenney's. They had some other stuff that I wasn't interested in, but I wanted to go see. They had lots of clothes, lots of baby clothes, all that kind of stuff, but I left all that stuff there. And checked Victoria's Secret, checked Bath and Body Works, nothing of interest at either of those places. Doubled back, went back to that same Dollar Tree, and there was another cashier there, and I asked her about them, and she was like, "Yeah, they sold yesterday." And I'm like, "How?" When the girl told me that they would be here today. She was like, "Yeah, the truck came yesterday, and we started selling them yesterday." So her telling me that she was gonna have them at the register for me apparently did not matter. I don't know if she wasn't at work or whatever, but so I was only able to get 4 at that store. But I knew that meant they were on the truck hitting my area again as of Wednesday. So I went to another one and I found them on a U-boat and I picked up the whole box. So I have 27 of them at this point. Yes, we want to see Crafty. I did them old school with a box cutter. That's fine. Oh man, Crafty's already done 7. Yes. I don't have foam board. I used a very sturdy cardboard box. Very good, Sedona. I haven't seen those tapes, but I want them. I know, right? They require 2 AAA batteries, and it has an on and off switch, so that helps not run your battery down. And then I took the batteries out in the and put them back in, and the recorded message is still there. So that's encouraging because I was wondering if the message was going to leave if you have to change the batteries, but it doesn't. It stays there. Yeah, child, I don't know. Well, like I said, the lady that told me about them, Michelle, she wasn't even at work, and that other lady, like I said, it was just a lot. But I knew they were in my area, so I went to one other store and I saw them and I left. I got so excited after I found that box at that other store. I forgot to even go by Hobby Lobby and get my doggone craft paper, my wrapping paper. So that's why I'm attempting to use the papers that I have because I didn't ever make it to Hobby Lobby. And now that it's the weekend, I will probably be in the house until all of the people that work, until they go back to work. I let them have it on the weekends. I don't even go out there if I don't have to. So I may go by Tuesday when I hit the Dollar Generals. We'll be out shopping Dollar General on Tuesday. What? Why is Amazon taking long? Won't be here until later this month. Oh my word, Vanita. Heck, they were talking about next day shipping. Mine was gonna get here the next day. If I had ordered them, and I'm not even Prime, so I didn't even know how that happened. But I didn't get them from there. I decided I couldn't wait one day, so I had to go up flying off to Lowe's and Home Depot, only to have to return what I purchased and go somewhere else and buy them. So I should have waited the one day. I would have paid $10 or $12 less than I did at Harbor Freight for my cutters. But nevertheless, we live and we learn. They are at Target for $29. Harbor Freight, Lowe's may have them, Home Depot, and of course Amazon. Yeah, I would probably cancel that. I mean, if you want them now, if you're planning to use them and you want to get started, yeah, But don't let me tell you nothing. I'd be to cancel that joker. They take too long with my stuff, and they can have it. And I was eating fast food and all that kind of stuff too. You took too long with my food. I didn't even want it no more. You can run me my money. I'm going home. That was one of the reasons I stopped eating fast food. Apparently, I didn't have the patience for it. But you call it fast food, but ain't nothing fast about it. I be on a mission. I got time to be sitting in this drive-through line for 45 minutes while you cook a hamburger. But I digress. Oh, shoot. So I just put some more glue on here. I'm gonna rock this little box on around. My Amazon packages are taking long to get here lately, and I'm a Prime member. That's ridiculous. Run me my money, honey. Yes, I ain't sure. It's one thing for me to have to pay for it, but if I have to pay you cash money for it, and you use my time, which is also cash money, I done pay it twice. I ain't about that life. Has anyone mentioned getting your Temu and any other orders coming from China in? Their new year starts January 29th and ends the 16th. I would say order everything by the 25th. What? I ordered some stuff. God dog it. I ordered some stuff from there, but I gave myself a cutoff because I knew. Well, I just got a couple. I just ordered some more stuff. The last stuff I ordered the stuff that I'm not gonna need. I guess like I got window bags, that kind of stuff, because if they come the week before, I'll still have time to do it. But like things like DTF transfers and all of that kind of stuff, I did not order from them. I still forgot to get some. I'm gonna have to go and look at like Amazon and pay more money for it. But I don't want them to come 3 days before Valentine's Day, and now I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to get these concepts completed. So one more order for them. Yep, go ahead and get it done. They shut everything down for their new year. They do. They definitely do. They do not be playing. Their apps and all. So if you have an app from over somewhere else, China, um, cash out, uh, do all of the things that you need to do, because those people can very well lose your information. I know a lot of people who stream on Chinese apps, Bigo, Live Me, and a couple other ones. So if you stream and that's a source of income from you, do all of the things to secure your money prior to their new year, because those people be partying, and it's going to take them some time to get back to work and get your stuff situated. So I was on an app, and the entire app was shut down for like a week and a half because it was their new year. There was some problem with the app, and instead of anybody fixing it, everybody was off partying. So everybody on the app had to wait until they got back. So definitely go ahead and get your stuff together if you're dealing with Temu before they get to partying and celebrating. All right, let me cut this. Wait a minute. I just noticed something. I'm still talking, y'all. It's 2 hours and 28 minutes. Y'all have an amazing day. I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Wow, thanks, ladies. I had no idea about that. Yes, ma'am. They closed down. You think we party? They be partying, honey. Um, but yes, so I just put together another one, kind of, sort of, not really, while I was on live and talking and running my mouth. I'll go through an X-Acto knife and cut my little edge situation there and glue that so it can meet. I'm going to run a bead of glue on the inside to make it a little bit more secure. For those of you talking about how neat it has to be and it can't be jagged and all the rest of that, the devil is a liar. Look at that big old gap. Y'all see that gap? It's all right though, because I'm going to put some glue in there and ain't nobody going to see it. We're going to put us some wrapping paper across that boger, and it's going to go to somebody else's house. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be presentable. It has to be to your standards, to your liking. So don't let it intimidate you. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. There are tons of tutorials out. Well, not tons. There are a couple of really well put together tutorials out. Go back and watch LBE's tutorial. Go back and watch. And I forget who Rachel said she saw do it, but she included a picture of the heart box they did, as well as LBE's, and she gave you a tutorial about how she's done hers. There was another one at the end of the how to build a fillable box. At the end of there, on next on the playlist is how to wrap the fillable box, and then the next video was what all she put in her box that Mother's Day. So definitely go back and check out Daddy's Treasure Chest and Love Basket Express's tutorials on the fillable boxes. I was just up here just kind of showing what I was doing since I was attempting to use the wrapping paper for the first time. And I think it went pretty well. There are some things that I'm going to do differently with all crafts. You know, that's my reform. I'll be screwing stuff up and coming back and fixing it later. So this is my first one, my first wrapping paper one, should I say. My sides look good, so I'm happy with that. I shortcut my paper, so I have to go and go and fix that, but I'm gonna either run a decorative tape on there, or I'm gonna put some ribbon or something on there. So my sides look good. I'm happy about that. I got a couple of things I need to correct, or fix, should I say. But we'll get them fixed and filled and ready for a new home. So I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me this morning. And if you do these, definitely post them because we want to see. And with that being said, thank you, Vanita. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and Michelle be tripping. Okay. Hey, Shy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was just about to end. I've been up here for a really long time, 2.5 hours. You tired to the party? It be like that sometimes, honey. But look what I did. Woo! I made a fillable box. And I covered it with some wrapping paper this time. So we didn't do the tablecloth like I did last year. I used the wrapping paper. And I think it came out nice. Like I say, I screwed some stuff up, so I'm going to fix. But that's what I was working on. So if you would like to see how I fumbled my way through this, then that is what you'll see on the replay. And then while I was talking about even more stuff, I went ahead and put this one together while we were sitting here also. So that's it for my boxes for the day. I'm gonna leave all this box stuff together. As a matter of fact, let me unplug this glue right now because I ain't messing with these boxes no more. I gotta go and get some baskets made. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You've been working. Awesome. Well, you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Have a great day with purpose. Have a great day on purpose with purpose. Yeah. Have a great day on purpose with purpose. Y'all be good, or at least be good at it. I'll see y'all later.